Hi, I'm Joe. I'm so glad you joined me today. Welcome if this is your first time here with me, and welcome back if you've been here before. I have a whole bunch of stuff over here that I plan to unbox with you and show you. Some of the stuff has been sitting around for months, so I'm going to be honest with you. It's a bit dated. You may have seen it already. I don't know, but I need to go through it, and I figured the best way to do it would be with you. So I'm going to turn the camera around and just start going through everything. Okay, where do we start? Well, I'm going to clear this stuff out of here and then show you everything one at a time. First package. Let me put Julie here. I really enjoy looking at her. Let me tell you something about Julie before we get into the unboxing. I made her pants. I didn't sew the pants, but I just redesigned them with these daisies. I love them. And then I put a daisy here on her t-shirt, and I gave her a daisy choker. She's all daisied out, and she has cute little bracelets. And I think these are Bitty Baby sneakers, but they match perfectly, right? So she's going to stand over here and watch the unboxing. Okay, so the first package I have here, and I've talked about this organization before, is Maa Peace. I'll include links to the other videos that I did of items made by the children of this organization in Pakistan. So let's just open it up and see what we have in here. I have a lovely letter. This letter is dated February 6th, and today is March 6th. So 1 month later, I'm getting to unboxing this. Dear Joe, happy Galentine Day to you. Your AG stories and photography is my favorite. I never miss watching any of your YouTube videos. Aw, thank you. AGTV for Life is my daughter's favorite channel too. Joe, I sent you a small gift. It's a heartless red velvet velour top that has missing rhinestones. I am sorry for that. It was my first time making anything with rhinestones, so please add some glitter glue there. I actually have some rhinestones, so whatever it is, we'll check that out. Maybe I could add some of my rhinestones. The black frilly dress took many hours of hard work, and it is inspired by the Covey AG doll dress that is sold out and not available for sale on their website. I tried to make better than that. If any of your audience would like to purchase it, that would be greatly appreciated. There is another cape shawl with beaded belt that can be worn both sides. I can make more of those if anyone wants it. There is a Ziploc bag that has 2 brand new dresses that I purchased from another online site that sells items made in China for an affordable price. I just wanted to buy and check its quality. As most of you must have seen in the news about heavy flooding in Pakistan that destroyed lots of houses, and one of our nonprofit charity school was greatly affected. I am trying to raise funds by selling handmade doll clothes so we can do the needful renovation. If anyone wants to buy, they can message me on my Facebook page, Maa Peace Couture, and I'll include all this information down below for you. So let's see. There are items in here available for purchase, and then there's a gift for me. So here's the first package. Oh my. Look at all the layers and the different fabric, lace, and I'm not too sure exactly what that is, but anyway, all kinds of different fabrics. And let's see, here we have the top. If anybody's interested in purchasing this, either you can reach out to Maa Peace or you can reach out to me, and we'll figure out what the price is for this and if it works for you. I realized while I was editing the video that I didn't do this outfit any justice during my unboxing, as you could tell. So we're coming back to it, and here it is. I wanted to show you a still shot of it, and then I put it on one of my dolls. So let's take a look at that. I hope you're ready for this because you're going to be blown away. I cannot believe how gorgeous this dress looks on my doll. It's amazing. And to sweeten the pot, if you're interested in purchasing it, I made 3 high quality glass bead bracelets that I will include with the purchase of this dress. Whoever acts first and gets to me quickly will be the proud owner of this amazing outfit. There are 2 ways to purchase this outfit. Is you can either contact Maa Peace through their Facebook group, or you can contact me directly through email, and my email address is included down below and also on the upper right side of the screen. And it is AGTV, the number 4, the word life with 2 E's at the end, at gmail.com. That was the first package. This is the second one. This is called Heartless. Oh, this is my gift. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm sure I have some rhinestones around here and I could just add them right there. Oh, thank you so much. This is so pretty. This is velvet or velour and this little sequined type of skirt here and some gloves. And this is a little skirt. And then we have the cape shawl. Oh, wow, look at this. This looks like something that would work with Melody. I guess with the block coloring. You know what it reminds me of? Hold on, I think I even have it right here behind me. Imagine that. Look at this. This here reminds me of the top that goes with this outfit. And would you believe I have not even opened this yet? I'm not going to unbox this because there have been so many people that have showed this outfit. You don't need to see it from me too. And it's a snap in the back. Wow, this is so pretty. Okay, so that's that. And then these are the 2 dresses that she said they came from China, and she wanted to check out the quality. So let's see what they look like. Actually, this is pretty nice. You have lace and then this other fabric, like it's almost like a linen. Look at that. Peach and cream. And the back has this really pretty bow and Velcro. That's nice. Oh, look. And we have, I believe this is a headband. And another pretty dress. Wow. Look at this one. It's a little glittery and it has lace. Very pretty. Okay, so that is my package from Maa Peace. Thank you so much. And once again, if you're interested in anything, but just send me an email, and my email address is in the description. Okay, here's another outfit that I got this from Etsy. And this I got around Christmas, and I have yet to put it on a doll. I'm trying to think what shop I got it from. There's no tag inside. I know I waited a long time for this. A real long time. I'll insert the store here on the screen during the editing process in case you're interested in checking this out. Next, I got 2 wigs. And these wigs are from Zazu Dolls on Etsy, I believe, or I think they have a website too. I don't remember where I got them. But the first wig is called Elfie. Oh my goodness. Look, it can go with this outfit. Oh wow, look at this. The micro braids. Oh, I need to go get a doll that I could put these wigs on and show you. Oh my goodness. Let me pause this and go grab a doll. Okay, I'm back with a doll and she has a wig on, so this makes it much easier for me. Oh, look at this wig. I waited several months for these 2 wigs. I can't remember, but I know they were probably in demand. Look at the micro braids. Wow. Okay, let's get this on this girl. I don't know how you put your wigs on, but you could see I'm a little spastic about it. Usually, I like to put it on the forehead and hold it and then pull it down in the back. That's how I typically do it, but for today, it's not working so great. Well, maybe it is. Okay. It's got to come down a little more. So here she is. The wig's not exactly the way it needs to be, but I just wanted to show you how it looks, just to get the feel. Look at her. This is an amazing wig. I think it was around $50 if I remember correctly. Definitely worth it because I don't think I'd want to make all these braids. Okay, so that's that wig. We'll take that off of her. This one is called Jadine. These are dreads, so let's see how this looks. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, this is awesome. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's get this on this girl. Let's see how it looks. Oh my goodness. Well, this one definitely has a different kind of wig cap. I mean, it's super thin and it doesn't really attach so great to her head, so I probably need something to put under it. But this is what it looks like. Wow, look at that. Oh, I can't wait to try these wigs on other dolls. Look at all the texture. That's amazing. Look at it next to my hair. That's so funny. Okay, we're going to take that off of her. Oh, I wanted to show you something. Have you ever seen these little postcards? I bought this from someone in one of the Facebook buy sell trade groups, and there's several postcards missing. I don't think it was that expensive, but it has a lot of really nice pictures in here. They're so nice, right? Oh, look at Addie. I love how these illustrations really capture the moment. Oh, Molly. This one is really vibrant. And that's it. The next thing I want to show you is this outfit I picked up at Target. And what I like most about it is the dress, because I could use this for my Welly Wisher dolls or my ruby red fashion friend doll, Bella. Oh, by the way, I think this was $8 if I'm not mistaken. And I think it was really worth it. It's just way too cute. And look, you get the little bag, hair clips for your doll, shoes, and this. So you have the jumper and a white shirt. So as far as I'm concerned, I think that's a pretty good deal. And I think I found this in the baby doll section. I happened to be walking by and it just caught my eye. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? Sort of looks like a chick, but it's got bunny ears, right? The yellow is like a chick, but it has bunny ears. And then it could just slip on your doll. And then you have the shirt. So I wanted to share that with you. I put the outfit on my doll, and I'm sure you're curious as to how it fits. So let's talk about it. The dress, the shoes, and the shirt do not fit a Welly Wisher. Don't buy it intended for one of your wellies or 14.5-inch dolls. It's not going to work. Let me tell you what I did. Well, first of all, let me show you how big it is and why it doesn't fit. Let's take a closer look at this outfit on her. As you can see, the shirt is way too big, and the jumper, romper, whatever this thing is called, is too big. And her feet are swimming in these shoes. Here's a close-up of the excess fabric on the skirt part of this dress or romper or whatever it is. And look at it this way. It's definitely not Welly Wisher size. I thought it would be. And the shoes are huge. Look at them compared to these other doll shoes. And the last thing I did is I switched up this little bunny clip. So I removed the yellow clip because it's too big. And I put one of these little clips on the back of it. And it fit the doll so much better. Look at that. We don't have that big obnoxious yellow clip. And since the shirt doesn't fit the wellies, I put it on my 18-inch doll, and Ivy seems to look really comfortable in it. What do you think? It's perfect. I just love these wing sleeves or whatever you call that type of fashion. And are you ready for the next thing? So what I did with the back of this dress, I cut it and I sewed it in, and then I added a snap. Are you ready to see who wore this? And doesn't she look so cute? Oh, so much better on Kit, right? I love it. And one final look at her. I can't get enough of this girl. Oh, okay, back to the video. Another thing is a couple of these World's Smallest Toys. So this I picked up at a store. I'm not too sure where. So it's a local store. It's not one of the big national chains. And it's a spin art kit. And there's actually ink in these little tubes, if you could see that. Isn't that really adorable? And I paid $5 for it. So that's that. And then the other World's Smallest is this little football game. And this was $6.49. So it says electronic football, and then you have all the football players here and here. So this is really cute for a scene for the dolls. Then I have an outfit my daughter bought me for Christmas. I'll insert a picture, but I already took the shirt and the pants out. But here's the sweater, and she bought this on Etsy. You're probably now looking at a picture of my doll with the pants, shirt, and the sweater on. So that was a Christmas gift. I found this at a store. Look at this tiny little truck. This is a great little present that you can give to your doll. It's just so little. Look at that. And if we put it near our doll, not these dolls, but maybe even the baby dolls. I don't know. I guess it's okay for them too, right? And then I received a couple of gifts from somebody in one of the Facebook buy sell trade groups that I'm in. We did a holiday gift exchange. I believe the gifts that I got are in these 3 packages, if I remember correctly. So this is the first one. I don't know if you're in any of those Facebook buy sell trade groups, but they are a lot of fun to be in. Okay, here we go. So the first one, and what you do in this one particular group is they use Elfster. So you go into that app and you indicate the kind of things that you would like to get, and you put in links and pictures, and that's what I did. So I put a link to this little parfait, and I think the amount of money spent, including shipping, was $30. So that's not so bad to get a little gift from a doll friend, because my family buys me doll stuff. But maybe some people are in a situation where people are not buying you doll stuff, and it would be nice to participate in a doll group and get gifts. So that's this. Look at the detail. A little cup of hot chocolate. This was a free gift. I make these myself, so I wouldn't ask for this. So that's that. And then this here, this is, oh, I know what this is. This is a couple of coloring books from another Etsy shop. It doesn't have the name of the shop, so I can't even tell you, but look at how cute. The quality is so good. So these make for really cute scenes with your dolls. So I got those 2. And then, oh, this here, oh, I've talked about her before. This is from Becky at Small Batches, and I've always mentioned her shop. I put one of her items on my Christmas list too. She wrote, "Hi Joe, I hope you enjoy these goodies, and I hope you're doing well." So that's her little card. And this is what I got. I believe the lollipop is probably a gift, and this is what I asked for on my gift wish list. This is like a favor bag. So if your doll goes to a birthday party, and this would be something that the guest would get when they leave the party. So it has a little pencil and a piece of chocolate and a little pocket notebook. And look at this lollipop. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate it. This is so cute. I can't believe I've been literally sitting on this forever. What's the date on this? 12/22. Oh my God, that's just terrible. I'm so slow. I am just so slow. I'm slow for a very good reason. I might tell you about that, but let's first open this. Before we move on to opening that, I need to tell you one more thing about Becky and something that she sells in her shop. So take a look at my beautiful Leah here and look at the necklace she's wearing. Becky made these handmade polymer clay necklaces, and they are beautiful. So definitely click on that link down below and check out what she has for sale. Now back to the unboxing. These are the next 2 things to open. Now these seem to be the good size for my doll. In one of my recent videos, I opened a pasta maker from this mini brand series, and what else? Oh, a toaster, and I turned it into a high-end toaster, a Smeg toaster. Oh God, I don't know how to get this out of here. Okay, it's out. The one thing I'm not going to do, similar to what I said with the other unboxing, is I'm not going to take the stuff out of the packages. So apparently this is some type of liquid because it's really soft. And this is not a liquid. What is this? Oh, these are little blueberries. So let's put them back in here. Otherwise I'll lose them. And here's the, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so I guess that goes in there like that. Oh, wait, it makes noise. Okay, so I think what you're supposed to do, it doesn't really matter because we're not going to do it, but basically they give you stuff that you could put in here, mix them together, and it says that it magically blends. So I'm sure that you put the stuff in here and then somehow, oh, there you go. Look at that. It turns inside. Well, we just got one blend and now we have the UV light. Maybe it's supposed to stay on and it cures it or something to that effect. Let me just see. Yes, exactly. You put your mixer together and then you get the liquid from here and you put it inside the mixer, put the top on, and then you turn it on, and then it will be under the UV light for 10 to 15 seconds, and then it cures it. And that does it. But that we're not going to do. We're just going to shut this off so we don't waste the battery. So now let's see that near my doll. I think it's a perfect size. It definitely is. Look. It's a good size for the dolls. Okay, so I have a mixer. Okay, now we're going to open this one. And this is a, I don't know, like a little baking machine. What do you call it? I don't know. Maybe it says it inside. So let's open it. This here is, what do you call it? I don't know. I guess a little baking appliance. I don't know. I don't think the UV light works on this one because it doesn't seem to be coming on. Maybe the battery is dead? I don't know. So let's see what's in here. We have these little muffins. Maybe if you put the muffins in here, it comes on. This is my kind of mix it, whatever this thing is called. I don't want to open packages and have all kinds of liquid and stuff like that. So, okay. So we put them inside. Then you close it. And then you turn it on. And it's supposed to do something. But it's not turning on. So I guess I might have to take this back to the store. Oh, that's a shame. Definitely not replacing a battery that should already be working. Okay, so that's that. And this is a good size for the dolls. Look, it's a good size appliance. Okay, well, this one is going back to the store because it is broken. It was $10. So that's that item. We have this. Look at this Our Generation set. This is the Our Generation Western Bell set. I don't know. I got suckered into buying this, mainly because look at this top. Uh-oh. Sorry, girly. Uh-oh. She fell down. Okay. Sorry. But I got suckered into buying this. So let's open it and see what we have. Okay, here are the pieces. Let's look at them. We have this super cute skirt. Look at that with the eyelet fabric underneath. And the top piece is a little shimmery. Can you see that? And what's nice about the skirt is there's no Our Generation tag on it. No tag. So I like that because I cannot stand those orange tags. They do have a tag inside, which is fine, but not on the outside. So that's cute. And then we have this top. Now this here, this is what sucked me in. Isn't that a cute little cow? And this is soft. Stupid tag is coming off. I hate these tags. And the back closes with Velcro. And the hat is plastic. Actually, it's not a bad plastic. It's very sturdy. It's not flimsy. Let's put it on this girl. Oh, I think my doll's heads are too big. An Our Generation doll is probably best for this. But anyway, that's that. And then we have boots, and they have a little slit in the back. I don't really like plastic boots, but I have to tell you, these are cute. I think we could work with these. And a rope. A little lasso here. Okay, so that's that outfit. And I think this is my last thing. And this here is the Our Generation Ride the Rainbow. And what I really like about this is this little jumper. The scooter's nice, but I already have one of these. And the lollipops are really cute. But this jumper is adorable. Okay, let's get this out of the box. And here's our little scooter. Look at it, it's like an ombre color. That's nice. We'll let her hold on to it for right now. These shoes, I do not like the shoes. Plastic shoes. I could do without. Look at that. And once again, we have, they're back to these big ugly tags. For a little while there, they were putting the tags elsewhere, but now they're right back on the front. But isn't this cute? Oh, I love it. I can't wait to put it on one of my dolls. This is like a backpack, as if I need another bag, but that's cute, right? With the little lollipops. I guess we'll just stick them in the bag. These are really, really cute. Okay, so that goes with that. That is it for the unboxing. I'm here with Jessie. If you watched my February rewind video, it's basically a whole month worth of things that I did. Many doll related things, non-doll related things that happened throughout the course of the month. And some of the things that I include in that video are doll related, and they're not really worthy of a whole video, and I haven't been able to do as many videos as I would like to do, even though I am doing a video a week, mainly because I had an accident in December. Well, I was preparing to go to the Bahamas on a business trip. But while I was preparing to go on this business trip, I went up in the attic to get a luggage. And that was the night before I was flying out to the Bahamas. So while I was up in the attic, you'll never believe this, but you're probably familiar with the attics that have this pull down cord or chain. And when you do that, the stairs pop out and you can go up in your attic. Well, that's the kind of situation that I have here. And I went up in the attic to get luggage to pack my bag, because I was leaving the next morning. And while I was up in the attic, you won't even believe this. Are you ready? It's terrible. I fell out of the hole. So the drop from the attic to the second floor hallway landing is about 12 feet. It was the most awful thing ever. Oh my God. I fell out of the attic. The folding ladder broke my fall a little bit, but I fell out. I don't remember exactly how the tumble happened. I couldn't even tell you, but I fell and I was laying on my stomach on the floor, and my daughters both came upstairs. I don't know. A lot of it's a blur because the fall was pretty hard for me. And when I fell, I couldn't even really talk. It was just, I was in a state of shock. and my body was like, I can't explain it. I just can't. It's never ever happened to me. I was in this moment of shock and pain throughout my body. It was coming from my back. And I remember talking to my daughter with my finger because she was asking me if she should call 911. And I didn't want to overreact. So I figured, well, maybe it's just the shock of falling out of the attic and I'll feel better in a, 5-10 minutes and I'll be up and okay. Well, I was up. I did get up. They helped me get up, and I wasn't feeling good. I literally was in so much pain. There was no canceling. I had to go, and probably not the best idea, but that's just my personality. It's terrible that I'm like that. I wish I knew when to stop, but I just forced myself. So that night I took some heavy duty Tylenol. Maybe they're not that heavy duty. I just knew that I had some 600 milligram Tylenol from the summer car accident that I was taking periodically for the pain I was having from the neck problem. And it got me, I got some sleep that night. My daughters packed my luggage because I couldn't run around and go find everything. So they just threw whatever I told them to get me in the luggage. And the next morning, my car came and I went to John F. Kennedy Airport, and off to the Bahamas I went. Well, it was awful. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know how I did it. I don't know how I actually got in the car, got on, went through the airport customs, standing in line when I was in so much pain. I was just downing the Tylenol. And then when I got to the Bahamas, we had to wait for the shuttle bus, and it was a whole big ass production. Oh my God, it was awful. And by that time, now it's in the afternoon on Monday, less than 24 hours after the fall out of the attic. And I just felt so awful. The shuttle picks us up at the airport, brings us to the hotel. I immediately go and check into my room, and I get all my information, whatever I need. I get my room key. So I have the room key, and it's a bracelet. So they put a bracelet on, and I head up to whatever, the 7th floor of the hotel. And I thought that the room that I happened to pass was my room. And at this point, I just felt so awful. I just opened the door and I went into the room. The blankets were on the floor. They had all the blankets taken off the bed and put on the floor in a pile. So I wasn't too sure what that was about. And at this point, I had taken one of these pain medicine pills. I think it was called Percocet or something. It was a medication that I had from the summer accident. So I took it with me because I thought maybe I might need this medication if I don't feel better. And it's for pain. I believe I took it on the shuttle from the airport to the hotel. So by the time I checked in and by the time I got up to my floor where my room was, and I saw the door that was slightly ajar, I guess. I thought it was my room, and I went in and all the blankets were on the floor. At that point, I was so delirious and so much pain, I couldn't even think about anything. Nothing. I just laid on the bed. I grabbed one of these blankets off the floor. I covered myself with it, and I passed out. I just passed out. I couldn't do anything else at this point. Nothing. And I'm laying in the bed, and this woman, the housekeeper, comes, and I remember somebody talking to me and telling me housekeeping and making beds or whatever. I don't know exactly what she said, but I was like high and delirious from that pain medicine that I just didn't even pay any attention to her, and I just continued to sleep, or I attempted to sleep. But I knew she was around, and I knew she was in the room, and she had a vacuum cleaner and other things, but who cares? I needed to feel better, and I didn't care. I wasn't getting up. So anyway, the afternoon goes by. There's an evening event for my job, and I get up and I'm still feeling really awful, but I know I got to go to this evening event. I push myself, I get dressed, and I put a smile on and just act like everything is okay. Well, it was not okay. But on the outside, everything looks fine. But inside, I felt awful. So I get myself together and I leave the room and I grab this little piece of paper they give you when you check in. It has your room number on it, because I knew that I would forget my room number because it was not on my bracelet. The bracelet just had the sensor to get into the room. So as I'm leaving the room, I close the door. I have the piece of paper in my purse and I check the piece of paper with the number, the room number outside my room, and I realized that they're different. So that's what happened, is I went to the wrong room. That was not my room, and all my stuff was inside the room now, but my bracelet that would allow me in the room wouldn't let me back in that room because my room that I was assigned was down the hall. Oh God, that was a whole disaster. I had to go downstairs to the desk and explain to them what happened. At first they wanted me to move all my stuff, and I said, no, I can't do all that. I can't. I said, I'm sorry. I remember telling the lady that I know I hurt myself. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I have a problem and I can't drag those luggages and everything out of the room. So anyway, they worked it out and they let me stay in that room, even though the one bed never got made with fresh sheets or anything, but I didn't care. I only need one bed. It's only one person. So that was awful. So anyway, what I was saying is that injury that happened in December just has been really difficult for me. And I know I don't show it in the videos that much, and I really try not to, because, you know, we all have issues, right? Somebody's got something. We all have something that we're dealing with, and that is one thing that I've been dealing with. And it took a little while for, well, my wrist was fractured, so the wrist got better relatively quickly, but the back took a lot longer. And about 4 weeks ago, I was able to start physical therapy. So I am starting to feel a little stronger and a little bit better. So I'm really glad about that. But it was a complete freaking disaster, a disaster. And I go back to the doctor this month. So hopefully there's going to be a lot more progress by the time I see her. And I'm already starting to feel better. I'm not 100%, but I'm definitely feeling better. So that is my story of why I've been very slow and not posting as much as I want. And when I do post, I'm showing you things that I got for Christmas because I just haven't had the energy to make these videos. It's just taken me a long time to get through my gifts from Christmas, and I'm just operating at a very different pace these days. The other thing is I have a full-time job, like most of you do, right? And I have a sizable team that I manage, so operating in a leadership role does bring a lot of responsibility, and it takes a lot of my time. And this time of the year, from January to now, is just brutal because performance evaluations need to be done. The form is so long. You have to do goals and grade people on how they did with their goals last year, give new goals, go through core values, and I have to help my managers edit the performance reviews that they get and ensure that they're appropriate. So it's just been so much work. And the last phase of that process is the compensation phase, and that is happening now. And once that's done and gets approved by the compensation committee, then the whole performance review process is over. And that will happen sometime towards the end of March, early April. And I'll have a little bit more time to myself, and hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better. So anyway, that's my story. That's why I've been so slow lately to share things and show you things. Today's Saturday, and I got up early, and I have Jesse here, and this poor guy has this cyst on his neck, and he was living with my daughter's father, and he needed to be here. We'll just leave it at that. So anyway, he's here and he's staying in my doll room, and I have to keep my other cats away from him because that would just stress him out even more. And the doctor said that there's really only 3 options. Obviously, we can just let him live with this tumor that's open, exposed, and uncomfortable because he's not walking so great. I have to prop up his food bowl and his water bowl so that he doesn't have to bend his neck down too far so that he can eat. And Monday, he's going to the doctor for an evaluation, and he's scheduled for surgery on Wednesday, March 11th. So I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but the surgery may have taken place by then. And but that's the situation with Jesse, in case anybody is curious, because I did talk about him in my February rewind video. Yeah, so this is something else that I'm dealing with, is trying to help him. I'm spending the whole day today, Saturday, in my doll room, and I did a lot of things. I actually set up a whole boutique, and I call it the Social Justice Boutique for my dolls, and it has a lot of the t-shirts that I make and jewelry and pins and other things. And I posted an Instagram reel because I have been dying to set that up. I started it and then I stopped because I just ran out of steam. And today was the day. My daughter had asked me this morning, she goes, "Oh, you want to go to Target with me?" I said, "Nope, I'm not leaving the house today. I'm in the house all day. I want to be able to be here for this guy and give him some pets and let him purr and be comfortable, and also spend some time doing the things that I want to do in my doll room, because everything that I do just seems to take a lot longer, only because I'm just not 100% myself yet, but I'm getting there." So anyway, that's my story of why everything is taking me so long to do. Thank you for listening if you did, and if you didn't and you fast forwarded to this part, don't worry about it. You don't have to rewind and hear about all my drama. I'm sure you have plenty of your own. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there's anything you want to share with me, drop a comment below, and please give this video a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Bye everyone.